Hopefully everybody's doing well. Welcome to my next video. In today's video, we will analyze the market, we will analyze the Nasdaq. So, besides, I'm also eating grapes, so you can hear some noise, annoying noise, but I don't care how you will feel about it. So, let's dive in. First thing first, I want to start with weekly chart because this is our highest time frame. Let's clear this chart and make a new one. So last week, actually 2 weeks ago, if you watched our videos that we posted 2 weeks ago or last week's video, I said if we continue to hold bullish fair value from weekly time frame, that means we will be more bullish because this will also mean we're holding bullish PDA. So what does that mean? This means order flow is more bullish. So I can expect market to be more bullish. So what happened? Market tested this fair value gap, closed inside of it, and then boom, we just pumped higher. And guess what happened? We create an imbalance again. What imbalance means? Efficiency. Market made an efficient movement to the bullish side, and we created a bullish fair value gap. So, and a new week. Let me finish my food. Let me finish it. I'm sorry. So, what did we say? We created a fair gap and we respected this. As you can see, we opened that fair value gap and we tested this. Came along to this level 24695.75, and we moved higher, closed inside this fair value gap. Because we closed inside this fair value gap, I can say we are respecting bullish PDA rates. This is my PDA. Fair value gaps are my PDA, and weekly bullish fair value gap is getting respecting. We closed inside of it, so next week I'm expecting market to be bullish as long as we hold this fair value gap. I cannot say market can make this movement. Market can dump 300 points. Market make a bearish movement to the downside, 300, 400 moves. But also at the same time, before we close that candle, market can move also higher and close inside of this fair value gap. So what I mean by that is, Monday, when we open the next week candle, Monday can open here and market can move lower. Wednesday can move lower through the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday can move lower, and then Thursday and Friday can pump higher, and we can close inside of this fair value gap still. So it all depends on how well candle structure will form. But right now we have no candle structure for weekly time frame. We just have one candle, and we don't know what will happen after 2 weeks. So next week we'll open here and we will test this fair value gap whole entire week, and I will be more bullish because we're holding bullish PD rates. So when I look this on daily chart, as you can see, we're creating a bullish range and we're testing this range, equilibrium price range. So what does that mean? We have 4 reasons why market move: hot liquidity, rebalanced inefficiency, rebalanced equilibrium, and general liquidity. And right now, as you can see, we have this range, and market tests this price range equilibrium. And what have we said? 4 reasons why market move, and the one is rebalance back to equilibrium. Market makes a rebalance back to equilibrium, and as you can see, we swept this low. We have a low here, generated here, and we swept this low, which is also inside of this optimal trade entry array, which is OTE array. Those are the levels, those are the arrays that we already expect market to make a rebalance. I'm expecting price to make a rebalance, make a pullback, at least back to equilibrium level. But we don't have to do it actually. We can just pump higher. We can make a straight up movement like that. We don't have to test equilibrium price levels, but generally market makes a rebalance. And also, I'm not looking specifically into this range and saying, yeah, we're bullish because we test this area. No, I'm not saying it. This is just an extra confluence to the fair value gap, to the PDA rate that's getting respecting. So I'm not specifically looking into this range, looking into this pullback that we're making to the this discount area, which is equilibrium price level. I'm just saying, yeah, we also swap low, swap sell side, and make a rebalance to this price range equilibrium. So this is also another confluence for me to say, oh, we make the movement that we have to do at least. So right now, if we will pump higher, which we can because we're holding bullish PD array on a weekly chart, I'm not expecting market to make more lower, more bearish movement because we already made the minimum movement requirement. We already had that. So what I mean by that is we already made a rebalance. If we will be bullish, this movement is done. I'm not waiting. I don't expect market to move more lower because we already made the minimum price movement requirement. We already had that. So, but at the same time, market can dump. This is a possibility. Market can absolutely can dump higher, dump lower. We can see that. We can see that. Did you remember this last month candle? Did you remember this day? A lot of people got liquidated. So this can also happen. We don't know what will happen in the market. Everything has some potential. So I'm just reading it. These are my just opinions. You don't have to stick into my opinion. Just watch. If you found some value, take some notes. If you don't find this video, click the dislike button and leave it. So we just swapped sell side, and as you can see, we also have a buy side. We also have some buy sides. We also have some buy sides, which are we're generating liquidity here, and we have an external liquidity. This is my external range sell side liquidity, and this is my external range buy side liquidity. So this will play as generating liquidity if we have a bullish scenario. And when I zoom in, I can see that we are breaking this fair value gap, which is the first presented fair value gap. As you can see, we have this 1, 2, 3 down close candles. After we sweep, before we sweep the low, we create 3 down close candles, series of down close candles, and we break through this fair value gap. We create a fair value gap. What fair value gap means? Efficiency. And market breaks this fair value gap. We make a 300 point movement, 300 point movement. We just pump higher, and we break this fair value gap. Why I am specifically looking into this fair value gap as an extra confluence? Because as you can see on a lower time frame bearish trend, we're respecting bearish fair value gaps always. We always respect bearish PD arrays and break bullish PD arrays. As you can see, bullish PD arrays are getting respecting all the way to the downside. We're breaking this fair value gaps. We're breaking this fair value gaps. Look at this. Look at this. We're just breaking them. We're just breaking them. But first time after we sweep sell side, as you can see, after we sweep sell side, it happens first time. Once we sweep the sell side, we break the bearish PD array after this bearish moment. So it can say to me, I can say just by looking at this chart, because we break this fair value gap, I can say bearish PD arrays are not getting respecting. So this can be a more confluence. This can be more confluence to my bullish side. Because we don't respect bearish PD arrays, I can say market is not efficient to the bearish side. So what have we said? Because we're holding weekly fair value gap, we swept sell side, we make a rebalance to equilibrium price range and optimal trade entry. We can say, yeah, we're more leading bullish. And also on a low time frame on the 4 hour, because we break the fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, because we break the bearish fair value gap, this can be an alignment for us to say bearish trend is not getting respecting, which is an extra confluence for me to say, yeah, we're more bullish because we're not respecting this fair value gap. So hope you guys understand this. And also we have some internal range liquidities over here. As you can see, we have this buy side, we have this buy side, we have this buy side, and also we have this generated equal highs, which will play out as an act as magnet. This will play as an act as magnet. This will act as magnet. These highs will act as magnet. Equal highs, note that shit. Equal highs and equal lows generates a lot of liquidity. And once you have a clear drawn liquidity, this will act as an fucking magnet. You understand that shit? So notice, if you're watching this video, equal highs and equal lows, and also low resistance liquidity runs. What I mean by that is, this is equal highs, this is equal highs, and this is equal lows. Right? We have equal lows here, and we have equal highs. This generates a lot of liquidity, and if you have a clear drawn liquidity, if you're bullish, okay, let's say you're bullish, and this is a scenario, market created an equal highs, Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, we came back. So let's say this is a scenario, market has equal highs, and we are pumping, okay, we're pumping. Let's say we're pumping, bullish PD areas are getting respecting all the way up, and we had equal highs. And I'm not specifically saying, oh, we have equal highs, we're just pumping. No, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying, if you have a clear trend and also you have a clear model, clear drawn liquidity to the equal highs will act as fucking magnet. Market will hunt them like an animal. If you have your right edge, if you have your strategy, and also if equal highs and equal lows are your targets, if you can see them as a target, these are the cleanest drawn liquidities that will you witness in this market. Equal highs are great. Equal highs are perfect. So also we have an equal high. Like I said, if we had a bullish scenario, these highs will act as magnet. But right now, I'm not specifically looking into this. I'm just looking in the PD arrays right now. So, like I said, because we break this fair value gap, I can say bearish PD arrays are just, right now not getting respecting yet. Not getting respecting anymore. Because we break this fair value gap. Let's go into 1 hour chart. Let's go into 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, also I wanna also say, we also have this series of down close candles. We just break this fair value gap, but we did not made it break yet. We just break this fair value gap, right? But if we pump higher and make a change in the state, this also it depends on the displacement, but this change in the state can make me confident with this high. But also we can also dump. So do not just watch my video and go to the market and full port your positions, please. In this video series, I'm just saying my opinions. This is just my opinion, please. So on the 1 hour chart, what did we say? On the 1 hour chart, as you can see, we also have some series of down close candles on 1 hour chart. But look at what happened. we break them, and we made a change in the state. We made a change in the state. Why? Because we break series of down close candles on the 1 hour chart. So what will happen now? What will happen? What is this? This is my break. We had a break on 1 hour chart, and we break this inversion fair value gap. We break this inversion fair value gap, tested this as an inverse. We break this bearish fair value gap and tested this as an inverse fair value gap. As again, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We break this fair value gap, okay? We break this fair value gap and tested this, and boom, we pump higher. What did we do? What did we do? What did we do? We break this series of down close candles. We create a change in the state. Right now, we have an internal break. We have an internal break. So I can also say on a 1 hour chart, price is not validating bearish bias, bearish confluences. So I can also say 1 hour chart is also looks bullish to me. So just by looking at this break, I can say this can be draw. This can be draw, but just by looking at this break, I cannot target these highs. These highs. If you want to target external range liquidity, if you want to target, listen to that shit. If you want to target external range liquidity, this is my external. Look at this. This is my external low. This is my external high, and this is my internal high. Why? Because this is external. This is external, and this is. If you don't know this concept, just go and learn them. Okay, just go and learn them. So, what I mean by that is, if you want to target external highs or external lows, you have to got them break. You have to have some confluence on that time frame. Like this high means something when I look this on the 4 hour. If you have some break higher on a 4 hour chart, I can say, yeah, we're pumping on a 4 hour. I can say we had a 4 hour change in the state, and this will looks better to me. But on the 1 hour, look at this. This is internal. This is internal. On the 4 hour, this means nothing. Absolutely nothing. This change in the state means nothing because we have series of 4 hour down close candles, right? And just by having an internal change in the state, I can only target internal range liquidity. Do not try to catch external targets when you have internal breaks. You got that shit? Did you get this? So hope you guys understand me. Also, we have some relative equal highs here. What did we said? What did we said? Remember what did I said before? 5 minutes ago. I said equal highs and equal lows. Equal highs and equal lows act as magnet. And also relative equal highs and relative equal lows work. These targets, these structures will act as magnets. So these highs creates more confluence. But to sum up, it all depends on overnight session. It all depends on overnight session. Right now we have nothing. We just break this 4 hour fair value gap, and we have some 1 hour structure. As you can see, we break this fair value gap, we break this series of down close candles on the 1 hour, and we break. So just by looking at this chart, I can say, yeah, we are leading more bullish because we're holding bullish PDRs and respecting bullish confluences. We are having bullish confluences, and just by looking at this chart, I can say, just for right now, yeah, we can lead more bullish next week. But also, it all depends on the overnight session. Market can dump and market can also pump. These are also possibilities that you can witness in this market. In this market, everything is possibility. You have to be really cautious about this. You're just reading the price action, and price action changes every single day. You will not have the same price action in every day, every time, every minute, every month, every year. It all depends on a situation. But right now, yeah, we can say I'm just making a summary. I'm not gonna talk anymore. If we make a summary, yeah, because we have bullish confluences, like I said, we can be more bullish, but it also depends on overnight session. Those are the things that I expect from the market tomorrow and from next week. Hopefully you guys found some value. Hopefully you guys found some value in this video. I'm sorry, English is not my main language, but I want to create something in English. I want to hit global targets. So that's why I'm doing my videos on English. And also I know the markets. I know the markets. I just need some English practices. So whatever. If you like this one, you can like. If you want some different type of video content, you can also type below in the comment section. And if you didn't found value, you can just dislike this video also. It all depends on you. Thanks for watching. See you on next one. See you.